Hello and welcome to World in 5. Speculation in the markets has been driving the exchange rate up in the black market for the past days, and the result has been the increase of prices by retailers on a daily basis, especially those accepting all currencies. Consumers' rights may have been violated in the process. A survey conducted by ZTN Prime showed that on average a 10 kg bag of mealie meal is going for US $6.80, while the Zimbabwean dollar cost depends on the supermarket rate for that day, which has been consistently changing. 2 liters cooking oil on average is going for $3.20. Sugar is around US $2.50 for 2 kg. 1 liter milk is on average US 90 cents. Bread $1, and 2 kgs of rice is on average $3.20. The situation has, however, been disturbing on cooking oil, sugar, and some of the selected commodities, with some retailers selling them exclusively in US dollars. The continued spike in prices is despite the fact that some producers have admitted consumers can't afford further increases in basic commodities. Dairy Board, the country's largest dairy processor, said consumers are now under pressure. Chief Executive Mesindoro told shareholders recently that because of this, the company has had to absorb a part of the sugar tax.
That sugar tax, we had to adjust prices, but because there's price resistance in the market cannot absorb, disposable incomes are low, we couldn't pass through 100% of that sugar tax to the consumers. So there were some price adjustments, but not 100% price adjustments, and we are hoping that we will be able to maintain and grow our profitability through volumes as opposed to price. The market is now very price sensitive.
Now, Bulawayo City Council has appealed to residents to consider private ambulance companies after its own fleet was overwhelmed. In her remarks while receiving equipment from Operation Florian, a United Kingdom-based fire and ambulance service charity, Bulawayo Chamber Secretary Isikangele Jo said the city's fire and ambulances department is operating with 5 to 6 ambulances.
We remain overstretched in the ambulance services. As on an average day, we have 5 to 6 ambulances on the run. And there are, however, other ambulance service providers, who some of whom are represented today, who are operating in the city, which can be used by those who can afford them. I say so because our residents, when we give them the numbers of alternative ambulance service providers, they say they come to us because our services are more affordable than the other private players in the ambulance services. But we urge residents, especially those on medical aid, to use these ambulances, other service providers, so that we can all have an effective pre-hospital care service and have the limited resources of the city used by those who cannot afford, who are not on medical aid as well.
Moving on, the Norton fish farm project, which was started last December, is expected to transform the lives of hundreds of women from the town. Close to 100 women who are part of the first batch of beneficiaries are preparing to start harvesting the fish next month. The beneficiaries include victims of gender-based violence, widows, and youths. Some of the women who spoke to ZTN Prime said they were targeting to embark on various income-generating projects from the seed realized from the fish harvest.
Yakatibatsira zvizhinji kozi nguva zhinji yedu tinenge tiri kunoko like now ndakutoziva kuti semunyuki ndokwanisa kushandira handisisiri mwana uya anongogara mustreet achitora madrugs or achiita zvechifamily like vasikana isusu tatojera kuti even kana ndichida chinhu kana kutiswa musoro I can ndokwanisa kukumbira or kubhega ndakuita maboyfriends ndakuita masugar daddy kuti ndikwanisa but nekuda kweproject iyi ndakuziva kuti ndiri muyouth anokwanisa kuzvimiririra ndiri mwana anofanira kuzvishandira
harvester fish dzedu idzi tikagona kushare zvakanaka mumwe nemumwe akauya kuona mashares akanaka tikuona kuti tichagona kusimudzira vana vedu kuenda kuzvikoro, tichagona kusimudzira upenyu hwedu isu sevanhukadzi. Vana baba hatizovabvusira hedu kuti hatichada vana baba, ai baba, they are there to support me, because in order for me to stand here, baba vanenge vatondibvumira kuti enda kupi, enda kubasa, tigone kubatsirana zvakanaka.
Elsewhere in Africa, Kenya's largest public referral hospital has announced that it will dispose hundreds of unclaimed bodies currently at its morgue if family members will not collect them. The 541 bodies include 475 babies and 66 adults. The hospital published the names of the deceased, but the identities of a few of the bodies are unknown. KNH and other public hospitals and morgue in Kenya frequently issue notices for relatives to collect unclaimed bodies. Bodies that remain uncollected after the grace period are often buried in mass graves. The bodies are usually of patients who die in hospital without knowledge of their families. Some families also opt to abandon bodies of their loved ones in the mortuaries when they cannot afford to clear their hospital or mortuary bills. Thank you for watching World in 5. A very good afternoon.